Hello, my name is Alethea, and welcome to my One Chunk Ironman series. In our last episode, we rolled our very first random chunk and ended up in the vinery in Hosidius. Once we arrived, we did what any sane adventurer would do and kicked and punched a load of muggers until we collected all their drops. That left us with some really nice early combat stats, and with the first chunk complete, I think it's now time to roll our second chunk. Welcome back to the Chunk Picker. So we finished our chunk the last episode, and we have got all the mugger drops, our best in slot bronze med helm, and we are best in slot unarmed. So hopefully these chunks can get us a weapon. So first one, our possible chunks could be a steel weapon. So there you go. So we can get a steel weapon, steel dagger, longsword, or spear from hobgoblins. So that'll be good. We can get some cooked meat. They heal very low health, but food is food. If we can also get 25 thieving, which is good. I think it's probably going to be good for some money. And if we can steal from a fruit stall, then we can probably get some good healing as well. Get a steel spear, an iron dagger. All the iron daggers for best in slot magic. Daggers are always magic, best in slots. And then we have to kill the giant rat, hobgoblins, unicorns, and women and get all their drops. So that is also quite good. Probably get some good combat levels here. In the second, this is where we saw those sand crabs. So we can do the task to kill the sand crab. Obviously kill the sand crab and get all his drops. No weapon here though, although I suppose we could use a pickaxe for a weapon, but it's good to have a pickaxe. So 3, roll to get a blue wizard hat. This is to kill a sand crab again, because there's sand crabs in this chunk also, and an imp. So that's 100 imp kills as well, and all the drops from the imp. So that's going to be a bit longer, this chunk. And our fourth and final chunk that we can get is, because the farming patches are all here. So we could rake a farming patch, or we can get the iron dagger from here as well, kill guards, spiders, and get all the drops for those. So that's also good. So there's a lot of combat. I wouldn't mind getting this one, so we can get some food under our belt. But let's have a roll and just see what we get. Fingers crossed it's I think number 1 would be my best, but all these chunks aren't bad, really. Yes. So here we go. Okay. Oh, we got Tithe Farm, so that is the bigger one. So this is where the imps are. So we've got to obtain a blue wizard hat, kill a sand crab, get all the drops for the imps, and all the drops for sand crabs, and kill 100 rabbits. Bless them. So there you go. So let's go and explore our chunk and see what's there. Behold, the quiet lands of Hosidius, a place of peace, patience, and honest labor. Here the soil is rich, the fields are calm, and the people live by the noble art of farming. And yet our traveller arrives woefully unprepared, unable to tend the crops, unable to work the fields, unable to embrace the very purpose of this sacred land. And so, until he proves worthy of the farmer's path, he must survive by far less noble means. Hunting sand crabs, striking down wandering imps, and bringing terror to the rabbits of Hosidius. It is not the destiny this land expected, but it is the destiny it has received. Now go forth, Alethea, explore your new chunk, and discover what fate has planted for you here. Right, so we're back on the the map again, and we're going to open up our new chunk, Tithe Farm. So here's Tithe Farm. We can't do Tithe Farm until we're 34 farming. And I did think about lamping up to level 5, I think it is. And then I can start doing cabbage seeds, onion seeds, and growing onions, which are a drop from the guards, I think, that are in here. But it goes against my 1 in 16 drop rate for effective training. So obviously we will be doing Tithe Farm, and I'll be trying to do as much farming as I can. But I'm not going to lamp. I think I'm just going to rake and do, gradually get up to level 34 to do the Tithe Farm. But it's something I will decide a bit more later. Oh, hello. Got drunken dwarfs turned up. Love a kebab and a beer. Thank you very much. Congratulations on your new chunk, he says. So we also have Elna's here. Now, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't want to say, can I go for a ride, just in case she takes me for a ride. But I will look into that shortly. So we obviously have sand crabs. We'll not try and kill. We have the rabbits that we have to kill. So there really is not much to this chunk in the way of things to do. It is just killing the rabbits, sand crabs, and the imp. I think there is, looking at it, only one imp. So that's going to be a lot of back and forth farming to get that. It's got seaweed here, just like the previous chunk. This does, on the chunk map, open up a lot of chunks connected to this, so it could be a good direction to go. At least my farm is open, so if we do chunk roll this way, then we can potentially get our farming going. So I'm just going to start now getting all my drops from imps, sand crabs, and killing the rabbits. What I have realised actually is that these drop raw rabbits, which is good. If I can find somewhere to hook them up, then they'll give 5 health points per rabbit, so that's pretty good as well. Starting off with 23 strength, 14 prayer, and 26 combat level, 23 attack, and 24 attack, 27 hit points, 26, 27, 28 attack, level 28 hit points, level 16 prayer, 29 and 30 attack. Moving on to defense now for level 21 and 22. Level 29 hit points, 23, 24, 25, 26 and 27 defense. 30 hit points, 28, 29 and 30 defense. Strength now with 31 strength, 17 prayer, 33 strength and 32 hit points, 35 and 36 strength, level 18, 19 and 20 prayer, level 37 strength, level 21 prayer, combat level 40. Hello and welcome to the roundup of this chunk. The chunk tasks needed for this chunk included killing 100 rabbits, imps and sand crabs, as well as obtaining all their drops within the every drop rule set. The rabbits were first, as they only dropped raw rabbit and bones, making this quite a quick task. The imp grind was a long one. Not only did we have to contend with them teleporting about everywhere, but we completed all the drops except the potion at around 200 kills, leaving us grinding 120 to 130 imps just for that one potion drop. I mean, it's great for prayer XP, but it took a while. Then again, the sand crab drops were completed within 131 kills, which I was very happy with. They also dropped an uncut ruby from the gem drop table for us at about a 1 in 1000 to 1 in 2000 drop rate. At the end of this chunk, we ended on 30 attack, 40 strength, 30 defense, 22 prayer, and 35 hit points, which gave us 41 combat level. Behind us, though, is Elnez. Elnez is a station conductor for the Lovercane minecart network, which is one of the main transport systems across Great Corrend. From here, the minecarts can connect to several major locations: the Archaeus Library, the Farming Guild, here in Tithe Farm, above the Woodcutting Guild, Kingstown, south of the Woodcutting Guild, Lovercane itself, south of Wintertodd, Port Piscalarius, Shazy and east and west, and even Mount Quadimortem near the Chambers of Zerich. This means that this tiny peaceful farming chunk might have just opened the door to a much larger part of the account. For normal players, it's just a bit of transport, but for a one chunk account, every station matters. Every stop is a possible new route, a possible unlock, and a possible problem. So before we do anything else, I need to work out exactly which minecart locations are now available, which chunks they connect to, and whether this peaceful little farm has accidentally given us access to half a Corrend. Because what looked like a quiet farming chunk may have just become the most important unlock of the series so far. So that is where we're going to leave episode 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think of the series so far. Join me next time as we open up the chunk picker, explore our new possible destinations, and roll chunk number 3. Thanks again.